I hear this quite often. I've had this cactus plant for a long time and then it died. And I ask them, well, do you do anything different to it? And they say, well, yes, I transplanted it. I shifted it up into a larger pot. Well, unfortunately, that can be the kiss of death for the cactus plant. It's better to have a smaller pot compared to the plant than to have too large of a pot. They just seem to do a lot better. Now, if you have a cactus plant that's starting to fall over, then there's something here I can show you in a minute that could be a solution. I'm Eric Doble with Doble's Flowers, where we have over 100 years in growing experience. So instead of transplanting a cactus, we got these river rocks here, other rocks, and just a clay pot. But if you don't have a clay pot, you can use something a bit bigger. The rocks should have enough weight to hold the cactus up. And a good tip is to take a, say, piece of newspaper. Then you can grab onto it without getting poked. I'll put some small rocks in at a certain point. And a few more. Trying to put most of the small rocks around. These will fill in between the pot and the pot of the cactus and the clay pot a bit better. By the way, a newspaper works better to grab the cactus compared to like cotton gloves, because the spines will go right through the cotton gloves. If you have a good pair of leather gloves, I'm sure there's some other things that may work all right. Now, hopefully your cactus isn't so off balance. This would be, I just fill that up all the way around and throw them on the table too at the same time. And maybe I have a place for some of these larger ones. Place in there. Even throw a couple on the floor if you want. Of course, I'm joking. Yeah, you can fuss around with this until you get some kind of look of whatever you want. But that would be it. So rather than transplanting, you just do that. And that way the water goes all around and doesn't stay stagnant. And this pot does have a hole in the bottom for drainage too, and that's one you should use. So just to recap, leave the cactus in the pot as long as you can until maybe, if it's starting to fall over, then do what I showed earlier, putting some rocks around it and it's shifting and setting it in a larger pot, and then should be good. But then there is some point where, yes, you'll have to maybe shift it up a little bit. You want to use a type of soil, cactus soil, or anything with sand that has very good drainage. And then just be very careful how you water. Water a little bit. Use the paper towel method explained in the other video. You can watch other video where I show how you can tell the moisture content while smashing soil into a paper towel. But you want to let the soil get to about like sawdust. You can go quite a long time. I mean, it can be, depending on all conditions, it varies. It can be weeks or even a month or more until you need to water again. But they just do better being dry, just like the desert. So yeah, so if you find this valuable, please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks.